if you're a BYU fan, you know what this is. No explanation needed. Now, there's a couple cool things about this that I'll talk about. One, if you own this cougar tail, I believe this one, I think this is an epic rarity. I believe that means that I can take this and I can get 5 cougar tails at sporting events this year, at basketball games, football games, whatever, and we have a system in place that will allow you to easily redeem that. Now there's another cool thing here. One thing that we haven't mentioned is Ocavu's history is in 3D and immersive technology, and we work with many of the biggest companies in the world, ranging from Walmart to Nestle to whoever. And there's a lot of really cool things that we can do with this. And so if you actually, that's supposed to be a link. There's a bug in our thing on day one. No big deal. But this is actually a 3D model of cougar tail, which is really fun. And you can also click view in your space. And so if you have your phone, you can scan this, and a cougar tail will actually appear in front of you using augmented reality. And so there's a lot of really cool things inside of the platform that use that technology. The cougar tail is one. Let's see if I've got another one. This is just my, yeah, here we go. Here's a cool, this is a game ball. Now, the process for making these was not insignificant. It's very expensive, very time consuming, but this is an actual game ball that we, that's here in the athletic building as one of the relics, and that's what they're called in our system. And I don't know what game ball this was. If this is a specific one, or if it's just, I think it's just a traditional game ball. Let's go into the marketplace really quick here and see if we can find a really cool trophy. All right, here we go. I like this one. Here we go. BYU 7th Annual Holiday Bowl Trophy. We'll make this big so everyone can see it. Again, what happened is we brought all the relics, very carefully handled them.
Very carefully.
And we moved them into a room, and we actually had our team come out and scan them with 3D scanning technology, so that if you are in, wherever you are, again, you can use your phone and you can scan this. And if you do that, and again, I won't be able to show it because, actually, you know what? I might be able to do something crazy here. Let's try this here. So again, I can see this from all angles, but I'm going to view in my space here. I'm going to scan this QR code. I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to open it. And there's always a risk with doing live technology demos, but we'll go for it. I'm pretty confident in our technology. So here's this, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to throw it up on the screen here. I am Iron Man. Okay. I think Iron Man does that in press conference. But anyway, I can now look at this in my space. See that? I can look at it all angles. It's true to size. I can get really close up there and look at it. And that's pretty cool. I can take a selfie with it if I want, put it right here next to Cash, take a picture with it, whatever, right? So that's pretty cool technology. That's one type of asset. So we have some that are just these still moments. They look awesome, and that's great. We have these relics. And then some, which of course are going to probably be my favorite personally, are going to be the moments, right? Let's see here. I mean, these are all good. We'll just pick a Dennis Pitta one here. I think this is cool. So there's going to be a lot of historic moments. As part of the deal with BYU Athletics, it's not only for current NIL, but also all of the historic footage and all the great moments that we remember. And there's audio here, you can listen to it.
Still trying to get lined up and ready. Right in between the two linebackers.
Awesome. So this is a moment you can, again, this is listed on the marketplace. Somebody opened it, received it in pack, and they're selling it. Sorry, that's on loop. We'll turn that off. So for now, there are 3 types of assets. You have relics, moments, which is going to be a moment in history, and then what we call athlete limited editions. Okay. So ultimately, you can come in here, you can buy this, you can sell it. We've had several. So ultimately, the kickoff pack is $25 to start. There will be all kinds of packs, ranging from different prices. Some will be cheaper, some will be more expensive with more exclusive things. But yeah, and there will be some that you're even auction. But this is just the beginning, right? Other platforms that are out there, other NFT platforms that have done this, what I've just showed you is kind of where it ends. They don't have the 3D, but it's just like, oh, here's some moments, and go buy them and trade them and sell them, and And that's just a speculation game. That's a gambling game. And that's not really what we're about at Ocavu, and I don't think BYU's about that either. What it's about, like I said at the beginning, is the experience. Experiences is what matter. And so I'm going to pull up a little thing here. So when you buy these, and there's a lot of UI that's going to change. There's going to be a collections heading up here eventually, where as you complete collections, you will be able to unlock really cool experiences. like for example, a custom football locker for a day, including personalized gear tailored to the highest bidder, right? So that's pretty cool. As a BYU fan myself, that I want that one, and I'm kind of disappointed that I can't buy it. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe Casey will give me one too. But yeah, a field pass for warm up versus Baylor. That's cool. You'd be on the field with the team. That's exciting. Being able to stand on the field there. VIP spot at Cougar Canyon, right? Tunnel access versus Baylor. This means you are right there with the players, with this guy and Jaron and Gunner and Peyton, all these guys that are here on game day. They're suited up, they're ready to go, they're in the zone, and you're right there with them. That's pretty cool. Those are experiences that people, at least me as a BYU fan, I want that, right? You get to fire the George Q cannon. That's pretty cool too, right? I've never fired a cannon, and I think that's neat. Concessions, vouchers. There will be events, of course, that bring the players together. And by the way, I have to mention this. While there's everything that you're seeing here, almost everything that you're seeing here has to do with football. This is much bigger than football, right? If you just kind of scroll over here, you can see we're including club sports, Cougarettes, cheerleaders, Cosmo. There's gonna be a lot of cool Cosmo stuff on here, right? But every sport will be included. Every single athlete at BYU, we hope, will sign an agreement with us. We have I think about 200 athletes signed already. The agreement is between the athlete and Ocavu due to NCAA regulations. That's how it has to work. But ultimately, you will have just a huge array of experiences that you'll be able to have. Go golfing with the golf team, swimming with the swimming team. I don't know how that works. We're still working on all of that. We're working with the teams, we're working with the players, we're working with the athletic department to see what's allowed, what's not allowed, what people are willing to do. And then ultimately we want to work with the players too. We want to work with Jaron and say, hey Jaron, what kind of experiences do you want to have with the fans, and how can we make that work for you and the fan together? We want to work with everybody so that this is a win-win. So with that, I think probably open it up to questions.